everybody.
Hello, and
welcome to the I Don't Like That podcast.
Very special day today.
Very special today. Day today. Hello. We have, well, you introduced me first.
We have our super extraordinary blueberry man, Bobby Blueberry.
And today is a special day because we have our birthday Libra queen.
Hello, everyone.
Miss Taya Valkyrie. Yay! You might notice if you're watching, if you're listening, we'll just tell you, we have switched chairs.
Yes.
Because today, you're in the hot seat.
I'm in the hot seat, guys. It's my birthday episode because when this episode comes out, tomorrow will be my birthday.
That's right. And we did my birthday episode in Vegas.
Yes, live from Las Vegas.
Where we interviewed me. And so today, the tables have been turned.
Have been turned. I'm a little nervous.
You are.
Yeah.
I have some great questions for
Jesus.
you. But first, is there anything, before we get into this this extensive research interview, which I did not consult ChatGPT, not once.
Well, I'm proud of you.
But anything about this week that we should go over? Because I can start with one. I can tell you what I don't like. I'm starting with it.
Yeah.
I don't like that this week. This week, you know what I don't like? I don't like waiting for the check.
Yeah.
We both hate waiting for the check.
I hate waiting for the check. Also, today, you were supposed to be here like an hour and a half ago, and they decided to take...
I was 45 minutes late. But
an hour and a
because I went to a local establishment, and, it's like, when do you drop the check? Okay, if somebody orders dessert, drop the check with dessert is what I feel like.
Yes.
Let me pay, and I will leave on my own time.
And they will
Correct?
also ask you if they want something else, they will ask.
Yeah, absolutely. And I also really hate it when people get offended, like, oh my God, they dropped the check. They just want us out of here. I'm like...
No. Convenience.
Convenience. Number one, let's pay and we can sit here and finish our drinks, finish our dessert.
Yes.
But we can leave on our own time. And I don't want to finish my dessert and then wait another 15 minutes to get the check, run the card,
I'm
do
ready
the
to go.
things. I'm ready to go.
We have shit to do. People to see, things to record, interviews to do.
Remember my birthday when we were like dying for the check?
Yeah.
We were like, and we were having a good time, but we were just ready to go hang out.
Yes.
And we were, we had a 3-course meal, and the dessert, we were like, we didn't even care if we have dessert. We have cake at home.
Yeah. I had got you that glorious cake.
That
with
delicious
the chandelier.
that chandelier. Did you get the chandelier or did Marissa?
She got it.
That chandelier is
I knew about it,
incredible.
but she's the one that brought it.
Did we use that for John's cake? No.
No.
Well, there was too much panic going on for John's birthday.
There was a lot.
There's a lot going on for John's birthday.
But now it's all about me.
That's correct. It's all about
me.
you. Is there anything this week before we start? Is there anything that you don't like? Just a thought. Just what do you not like this week?
I don't like people coming and knocking on my door when it's already getting dark out.
Somebody knocks on your door today, and they're trying to sell you what?
Solar panels.
And they asked
And
for
it's
who?
6:30 at night.
And they asked for who?
My parents. I mean, on the eve of my birthday, a week before my birthday, thank you, kind sir. But yes, I own this house.
Yeah,
I do.
But also take the win.
I took the win.
Little girl, are your parents home? I bet you must have been so mixed with emotion.
I just was confused. And then I was like, I'm sorry, what? And they're like, where's the homeowner? And I said, I'm the homeowner.
They're like,
they were
no,
trying to
go get your parents. Go get your parents.
Hurricane Lorraine already left. So shit out of luck.
Oh yeah, go get Hurricane. If she was
while
here, go get her. They'll never come back.
They'll never come back. And then when they were trying to sell me solar panels and a new roof, they then proceeded to, I'm like, okay, I'm in the middle of something. Can I just have your card and I'll discuss it with my husband? And then the guy said, oh, so your husband makes all the decisions. And I said, no.
At that point,
no, both of us do.
At that point, I start fucking with them. I'm like, I can't be seeing strangers without my bonnet.
I had full face and makeup and was getting ready for this.
Yes.
But I was just like, my guy. Also, he looked like he was probably like mine or John's age. You know what I mean? And I'm just like,
but there is
I'll take the compliment though. I'll take the compliment.
So much of me that wishes you answered the door in this.
Hello.
You weren't wearing this yet.
I was not wearing the fur coat yet.
But if you showed up, excuse me, gentlemen, would you like to come in and
smoking a cigarette like a Cruella de Vil holding Bowie? Hello, sir.
Oh yeah, so we should explain what she's wearing. If you're listening, she's got on fur.
I'm covered in fur.
What is this? Happy birthday to you. Oh, surprise. Happy birthday
And a smoke.
to you. Happy birthday, dear Taya.
No one's gonna be able to see it because turn that off.
To you. Okay.
Hey!
Smoker.
So we have here. Go
make a
ahead.
wish?
Make a wish. Garçon John has brought us a red velvet ding dong from the local establishment, the Abbey.
Ooh, the Pink Pony Club ding dong.
Pink Pony Club Ding Dong.
Kira and I both love red velvet. It's
Yes.
our favorite.
And
All
Ding
right.
Dongs.
Wish. What the?
Well, we have one ding dong in front of me right now. Hey.
That's two ding dongs.
Two ding dongs.
ding dongs.
Okay.
Yay! Happy birthday! We had to before we get the interview. We had a
And a
surprise.
Bowie, third ding dong.
Oh,
Yeah.
three
Bowie.
ding dongs, no waiting.
We love you here at the I Don't Like That podcast.
That's right.
Wow.
Thank you, Garçon John.
Oh my God, it's Garçon John's first time on camera.
And he's wearing
This
a
is what I look like,
he's
guys.
wearing a shirt. It's very
know.
disappointing.
Show the people your abs.
It's your birthday, so if you want me to show the abs.
Pew, 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 pew,
Get them
pew,
views
pew.
up. Get them views up.
I like cake.
All right, bye.
Bye.
Is it?
Yeah.
John,
Oh, okay.
Garçon, will you make sure all the cameras are on? I'm paranoid.
Mr. Bose, come here.
We put him to work.
On.
We'll pause it too.
On.
No, we won't.
No.
This is all happening.
There's a lot of chaos.
Yep.
Okay, good.
You're good.
Would you like to have a bite of this red
I
velvet
would
ding
love
dong?
to have a bite of this ding dong.
We loved, me and my husband used to eat this when we first met.
I'll take the glasses off. Smoky in here. Sorry, guys.
Sorry, but we're both having this red velvet ding dong from the Abbey. It is so divine. Is that not incredible? Mm-hmm. I didn't introduce you to it sooner because we'd probably be getting it every time we go.
I didn't know this existed.
Oh, it's so good. The
It's
Abbey,
bad that I don't know. It's bad that now I know it exists.
The Abbey started as a bakery coffee shop, and so now the
more you
Abbey
know.
is this huge, massive establishment. In the middle of all of it is a little tiny corner of it that's still a bakery, and they sell Cher's gelato there. Cher's gelato. Happy birthday!
Oh, thank you. Thank you so much.
I told you, a very special episode.
We're gonna
Surprise guest.
we're gonna
You-
put this over here. I have black fur in my mouth, everyone, because of this coat.
Damn, that is good.
I tried to got to be glue it.
Got to be glue it. Well,
The hairspray, and it's still fluffing.
fuck, that's good.
Oh, that's delicious. Okay, I'm ready.
Let's have a sip. A cheers to you.
Cheers. Thank
to
you, Bobby.
400 years and 400 years more. Mm-hmm. Oh, that's alcohol. Okay, well, let's start, everyone.
Let's start, everyone.
Let's start with our first question. And
All right.
I wanted to start.
You're going hot. You're coming in hot. I'm worried about this. guys.
Actually, no, I wanted to come in cool.
Oh.
I wanted to come in easy and give you an easy question.
Okay.
And also, 'tis the season. So let me just ask you, what's your favorite scary movie?
We've talked about this before. I feel like I've always kind of been a campy slasher girl since the beginning of time. I actually think that like the stupider it is, the funnier it is to me. I don't find it scary, and I actually just laugh at it. Like I don't scream or get jump scares. I'm just kind of laughing out of maybe being uncomfortable, but also thinking it's fucking hilarious.
Yeah.
Like I grew up watching like all those old, like going to the Blockbuster. And looking at the like video covers and and me and my friend Mercedes and Rihanna and my sister would like pick out the most stupid one. Mm-hmm. And we were like little kids, like we were like 13 years old, 12, 13 years old. So I heard like, Cannibal Campout, Critters, the Clowns from Outer Space, like all that stuff that was almost like comically scary.
I always remember from Blockbuster and those covers. I never rented it, but I always remember like April Fool's Day, and it was the girl's hair was braided into a noose in the back, and she had a knife behind her back.
Yes.
And it's just like those covers.
Those visuals that you still remember. So like those types of scary movies have always been my favorite, but I mean, I'll always go back to a classic such as Scream, the original, like we've talked about before. Ghostface is an icon. And The Exorcist.
Okay, so would you say those are your two favorite scary movies, or Garçon Jean gets killed? What's your answer?
I'll go with The Exorcist because I think it's a classic. It is also very camp.
Okay.
Even though it was very scary the first time I saw it, is still very camp.
Okay, cute. Okay, yeah, I just had to start with that. 'Tis the season. We're still in
Yes.
Halloween season.
Halloween's like a week and a half away right now.
It's a week and a half away from now. Yeah, this is crazy.
Yeah.
And we're going
Time is going very quickly this month. I'm like, how are we already in like the third week of October?
I don't know.
It's insane, but also I'm having the best time, and I couldn't think of a better person to be spending my birthday podcast session with.
My God. Well, Libras and Geminis get along famously.
So, we collect each other.
We do collect each other. And it's funny, I just ran into somebody who also went to Dark Harbor, and they said the same thing we said. They go to Dark Harbor over
Halloween Horror Nights.
Halloween
Horror Nights.
Thank you. It's funny because in a week, a couple days after your birthday, I'm going to Disneyland with my niece and my sister.
Good luck.
I know, God. But it is, we're going on a Friday, and it is Halloween season. I don't think I've ever been on a Halloween season.
I feel like I've been like years ago.
And it's not going to be scary like the others, but
No,
it's going to be cute.
It's still like Disney.
Yeah, it's still Disney.
Like, I feel like there might be like more villains walking around and things like that, but like the parade will be Halloween-y.
Yeah.
But like, and the merch will be Halloween-y.
And I haven't been since my other niece turned 5, so it was like 2 years ago. And I don't plan on going back until we go for Villains Land.
Yes, we are going.
We are
Villains
going
Land!
to Villains Land. And that's the next time I'll go.
I feel like that's Disney World, so we're going to have to go.
Oh my
Florida.
God. No, we were just in Florida. We just went to Miami. My back just healed. We can't go. Oh, Twitch.
No,
Took them
not back. But yeah, we'll have to go eventually. But
Also,
that's
by
okay.
the way, if you're listening, I am wearing a Taya.
Wear Loca. Yeah, t-shirt
t-shirt.
from Republic of Lucha. That's a vintage piece. It's a piece.
Oh my God, this is a piece.
It has a piece because it has my old hair. It's still yellow, but my old hair.
Okay, so actually that's a great, that's going to bring me to one of my questions. I'm going to skip ahead and then I go backwards. Where Loca?
Yes.
This name, Where Loca. Can you explain to our listeners and to the world Where Loca?
What it means.
W-E-R-A.
Well, I spell it wrong because
I know.
Because I'm an idiot.
L-O-C-A, right?
Yeah,
That's how you
loca.
spell it.
La Güera Loca. Yeah.
Yeah, will you explain Where Loca?
Oh, La Güera Loca. So I did not give myself this name. This name was given to me by the late, great Hijo del Perro Aguayo. When I went to Mexico to wrestle, I could not speak Spanish. And I was constantly with Perro and his crew in their office.
What year was this? That you went?
Oh, God.
Do you remember?
2012.
Oh, wow. Okay. That's when you went.
2011, 2012?
Sure.
It was around there, I think. Anyways, maybe even earlier than that. Yikes. Time's going by. So when I went there, like, he's the one that basically said, like, I was supposed to, he asked me if I was going to stay for how long I was staying in Mexico. And I said 5 weeks. And he said, no, I think you should stay much longer. Like, I want to bring you in as part of our crew, as part of Perros del Mal. If people don't know what Perros del Mal is, it was the most iconic heel bad guy group in all of Mexican wrestling history, in my opinion, with some absolute icons in the group, such as Psicosis, Halloween, me, Pentagon, Daga. So yeah, he invited me to stay. And so when I was in their office all the time and getting ready for shows and things, I was communicating through his cousin, Khan, who at the time I thought spoke pretty good English, but now when he speaks English to me, I'm like, please stop speaking English to me because and I'm like, how did we communicate? Because Perro didn't speak any Spanish. And me and Perro would bicker a lot because I was like, also like in this place in my life where everything was so uncertain. And I could tell that now when I look back, I'm like, oh my God, I was on high alert edge all the time because I literally didn't know when I was going to make more money, when I was going to, like, you know what I mean? Like, there was just, I was a starving artist to the epitome of that at that point in my career.
Isn't that kind of exciting?
Yeah.
Like to be...
And so he would like look at me while I was speaking loudly to him in English, like asking him, trying to understand, and he would yell back at me in Spanish, and he would always go, pinche güera loca, which means fucking crazy white girl or fucking crazy blonde girl, however you want to, interpret it. And that kind of like, everyone started just calling me Güera Loca all the time because they're like crazy white girl, crazy blondie, whatever. And then when I went to Lucha Underground, like I just thought that was like my nickname that I had in Mexico. When I went to Lucha Underground, the entire arena, when I had my first appearance, started chanting Güera Loca. And I was like, there's a moment where I'm like, oh my God, they know. Like it had really transcended basically from one country to another. And basically the name has stuck. You don't hear it as much anymore, but it is something that is going to be my nickname until the end of time. It still suits me.
Yes.
And
it
I'm sure that
does.
Paraguayo, wherever he is looking down on me and probably very proud of how I've taken him just pointing his finger at me and yelling at me. And I've taken it, across borders and into what I'm doing now.
I love that. And then we have to bring up the spelling of it.
Okay,
The spelling, she does it wrong.
I
it's
do it
not
wrong.
right. And how did this happen?
So I was like new in Mexico and I was trying to get like my first merch shirt made. And if you look at the Perros del Mal logo, it says like Perros del Mal in white letters, and there's kind of like scratch marks across it. So they were going to do a Wear a Loca version of the logo. And I was sent like the mock-up, and the Weta part was spelled correctly, everyone. And I was like, what is that?
Oh, no.
What is that? That doesn't say Weta. And they're like, yes, this is how you spell it, you fucking idiot. Canadian
my
girl,
God.
shut up. You don't know anything. I can like
What's
barely speak any Spanish.
What's the correct way?
Guera.
And how do you spell it?
Wera. So phonetic me decided that, I am going to spell it with a Wera because I feel like everyone across the world will be able to pronounce it. Ignorant girl over here. But at the same time, I mean, there's slang spelling for like everything nowadays. So when people are like, you're an idiot, it's not spelled like that. And I was like, well, this is just how I spell it because I really just didn't know any better. And now obviously I know, but yeah, and it's kind of stuck.
Cute. I love
So
that.
it's like a funny thing. It's a shtick. It's
funny. Our podcast is on YouTube. It's on Weta Loca TV.
Yeah.
Wera, please. You guys, it's not the correct way of spelling it. If you're
But
ever confused on our YouTube,
here we
this
are.
is why
And
it is
listen-
Wera.
Yeah, 15 years in wrestling and, most of that in Mexico and in the States, and like the nickname has just stuck, so.
Okay, I'm dying. I love that story so effing much. Okay, so that's great. Let's go back. I want to go back a little bit, just to young
Young baby Ty.
Just, you grew up in
Victoria, British Columbia.
and you were born in the 1500s.
Yes. The
She's
1500s.
She was born in the 1500s. But just to
Hot vampire.
A little bit of. I think it's just inspiring to know just a little bit about this girl that I've learned was the gangly, picked on, kind of bullied, and like who you've become today. I think it's really like worth
I was
hearing.
bullied a lot growing up. A lot. And like I just remember being like, I really hated going to I loved school because I liked to learn and like do sports and be in the plays and do all that kind of like stuff. But I really had a hard time with other kids. And I still like to this day feel like I honestly like sometimes I'm just like, oh my God, like why do people hate me?
Yeah.
And I just think that honestly just some people are just really cruel.
It sounds like they had a hard time with you.
They had a hard time with me because they went, this bitch is going to be crazy.
Yeah, this is
So I was
Loca over
picked
here.
on a lot for, I was very short, I was very skinny. My parents were also both teachers, one of which,
At the school that you learned.
Lorraine worked at the school.
Loser!
Yeah.
You're a loser.
A loser!
Your parents teach at the school?
Yeah, and honestly,
Get her.
the worst,
Get her.
the worst time in like my bullying era, way basically, when people were bullying me really bad, was in elementary school. When I left and like went to junior high and high school, yeah, I was picked on a little bit, but I also kind of was just like whatever, because I think as you get older, you're just kind of like, who gives a fuck? But elementary school was really, really hard for me. Like shoved around, people pushing me, kicking me, writing things on like in the bathroom about me. Like I was like,
Whore.
I remember once like coming out of a bathroom stall. I think I was probably sixth
no,
grade
I'm
or
gonna
seventh
I'm
grade,
gonna hate
and someone
this.
kicked the door and it smacked me in the face. Like really horrible things that like honestly, it was so bad. This is like horrible to even think about. I remember like, oh, it's okay.
just love you.
I remember it being so bad at one point. Like I was tallying in my notebook how many times girls were like calling me names.
That breaks my heart.
But
for
here's-
that little girl.
Yeah, I was
you
like,
know?
I had a really, really hard time. It was like when I was like 11, 12 years old was when it was really, really rough. my self-esteem was just trash. But when I would go to dance or do my plays and different things was kind of like where I could shine and be myself, because I was that. I've always been an entertainer. I've always been the first one to want to sing at a family reunion, like I didn't care that they made fun of me for it because I just loved doing it so much. So like through the arts, I really escaped a lot of that. And that took me forward, obviously, through my entire life.
It's funny because I think about like when people go to movies a lot and watch TV shows to escape, but what you don't think about is the performers themselves also getting to go to that space, whether it's a play and every night you're doing rehearsal for 2 hours and you get to go escape. You get to not be you for a second.
And I loved it. Like I was the happiest on stage. I still am. Go figure.
Yeah.
And creating and making art has always been a way for me to escape all that. And then as I got older and stuff, like I remember in junior high, it was still like I was picked on a little bit, but I also just stopped caring as much. I remember a guy throwing a whole bag of flour over my head, and like just like like someone spitting on me at my locker. I was like I think I was like 13. Like this was like bad, but I just started like putting a defense up, and I just started like, what was I supposed to do? I had to go to school.
It's funny that reminds me of like just when I remember when I was in high school. It was the week 1 of high school, and some kid was getting shoved into a locker in gym, and I remember it's kind of funny. I mean, it makes you sound like a hero, but I stood up and I go,
hero.
I go, let me do it. Then they put me in the locker.
Yeah.
And I kind of, in my head, I go, this could be me next week. I go, if I take this power away from them, then they won't care to do it. So I jumped up and I go, put me in the locker, leave him. So I got into the locker, and they were all so bored. They were like, oh, well, he like was cool with it. And they never tried to shove me in a locker again, and they never tried to shove him again. I think the locker, it took their power away, but I was put in a locker.
And I think like
once.
I remember when
you take their power, when you're not affected by it.
Yes. And like, like I'm not going to say anyone's name because y'all are grown adults now.
Bryce.
You know what you did.
Bryce, we're coming for you.
No, I remember this guy, the guy that it was a boy that put like a bag of flour over my head. And I remember just standing there in front of my locker and not reacting and just kind of dusting myself off and going to the bathroom and like trying to clean myself.
That's actually crazy though. Throwing flour over your head at school.
Yeah.
That's actually
insane.
Now it sounds kind of fun. Like as adults, like a flower fight. Stupid.
What?
So dumb. I want to get slimed once in my life. But
when we go to the Nickelodeon Awards.
Yes. But that's bunkers.
Yeah. It was really bad. It was kind of shit. But at the end of the day, like, and this is actually really funny. A family friend of ours actually works with a boy that I went to junior high with, and she didn't realize it. And he went up to her when he found out that she knew me and apologized to her for how he behaved towards me when we were like 13.
Wow.
And I was just like this. Because like, honestly, we're all adults now. And listen, I know it sounds very like, what's the word? Stereotypical response. But like a lot of that, the way I was treated and the way and how I escaped with the arts like motivated me to do it even more. And so I don't like, kids are awful.
Yeah.
They still are to this day. That's why we always talk about how social media, like I would have been mortified probably with the behavior that like how people were treating me back then. If like social media existed back then, like it would have been really bad.
Also, yeah. And it's just like, also like, imagine like, I mean, it's like you took it, you went through it, and it made you who you are today, correct?
Yeah, and like,
but if you watch somebody today going through with what you went, it would break your fucking heart.
Yeah.
You'd be like, how can I stop them? How can I?
Yeah, and like all through school until I graduated, and then going on to university and stuff, like I always knew I wanted to get out of Victoria because I just did not feel right there. Like I knew in my heart of hearts, I'm like, I am not meant, like people talk about that. Like I am meant for more.
Girl.
Like, did I know what that was?
You're
no.
calling kettle black or whatever they say. I was like,
I cannot be here. I remember like writing in like journals, just being like, I can't wait to go to Calgary and like follow my dreams and da-da-da-da-da and all this kind of stuff and come back here and be the biggest, like most coolest da-da-da-da-da. Like I always was motivated with just like, I will be successful. I will do what I want to do. Like there's literally someone has a video somewhere of me like on prom night or whatever. They videotaped everyone and asked like where they want to be in like 20 years. And I remember just being like, I'm going to be an entertainer and I'm going to travel the world.
Did you get any superlatives?
What is that?
I don't think if you have them in Canada. Most likely to become a scientist.
Oh yeah, I didn't win any of that stuff. Like I
got most likely about American Idol because it was supposed to be most likely to go to Hollywood, and they changed that year because the popularity of American Idol. So it said, and I was like, it's supposed to be Hollywood.
I remember I got an award like through dance competition that was like most likely to be a professional dancer.
Oh, cool. Yeah.
Yeah, most promise or most like,
You know, it's funny about
But I was
that.
never voted like the prettiest, the most successful,
Best hair.
Yeah, like
Best dress.
Also, when you think about that, that is so awful.
It's so awful. The superlatives are terrible.
But yeah, no, I didn't get any of those.
You know, that reminds me, like, because you and I have bonded over the fact that we were both bullied and gangly late bloomers.
Late bloomers,
We were
yes.
late bloomers, which, thank God, because now in our 400s,
Now
we
people
look
think
like
that they're waiting for my parents to come to the door.
they're like, "Is your mom,
Joke's on you, bitch."
Is your mom home? That leads me to two things. One, I remember, just like you in Kansas, I felt like I didn't belong. And I remember, I don't know, 16 years old, I had a map of California, and I circled Los Angeles with a marker, you know, big old circle, and I wrote next to it all that comes with it. And then I still have that. I cut out that piece, and it's on my wall.
Oh,
and
I
it's
love
like,
that.
And it's kind of like, I can't believe how profound it was, because moving here, doing this move, which, you know, that's where now you leave Victoria, Canada, and you come, well, you go to Mexico City, and you end up here, you end up with the love of your life. And it's not always easy.
Oh my God, no.
No.
Some parts of, when I look back even on my time in Mexico, and I'm just like, oh my, like, how did I survive that?
That's
There's
also
like
so crazy.
I'm like, what?
Mexico City is not an easy city for a güera loca to be living.
Yeah,
and
a non-Spanish
you
speaking at the
survived
time.
and then thrived.
Yeah.
And now listen to your Spanish. Insane.
That's right.
Okay, so yeah, now then, you know, I think anybody, you know, listening to the future, anybody just, those gangly kids who don't feel
The
right.
artsy kids.
Just so you know, like, I know it's so cheesy, but like, it gets
It's gonna
better.
be okay.
And it's fun to be proof of that.
Yes,
a
I'm
little
very
bit.
much. I think we're both proof of that.
And those things that you went through, I don't know if you feel the same way I do, but it's like, it wasn't easy. It was hard. And all those flour over our head, stuffed in lockers, bullied, crying. But the person I am today, I wouldn't trade any of it.
No, I wouldn't trade anything. And like
I don't want anybody else to go through it.
I hope no one ever has to go through it. It's really horrible. And we're so young. And like, I mean, I was, 10, 11, 12 years old. I was a little kid, and I'm like, children are awful. But just remember, it does get better. It gets
Okay.
so much better.
So
much better.
Let's travel in time.
Traveling in time.
Let's go to 11-year-old Kira. It's Kira at the time.
Yeah.
That's Kira.
Ty wasn't born yet.
Taya wasn't born yet.
Yeah.
Is there something you feel like you wish you could say to her?
I would say that this really sucks right now, but bitch, you're going to do it. You're going to do everything you said you were going to do and go beyond what you even expected. And life as an adult is so cool. Yes, we can complain about, adulting and responsibilities and stuff, but when you get there and you've made all your dreams come true, there is nothing fucking better. So wipe them tears, go to dance class, stay in school, get good grades, and get the fuck out of your small town.
And here's what I feel. I feel similar. Like, I feel like 11-year-old Kira right now hearing that. And I feel like the same thing that if I said to myself, that if my future self, us right now, went back in time and you said that to 11-year-old you, I feel like I would believe it. I'd go, I know.
And I also
I know it's going to get better. I know I'm going to get out of here. I know this is not the fucking end all be all.
Yes,
And this
I
is
think
temporary.
we're both very aware of that.
I think even then, even in that painful time, I think that also might have been what kind of got us through. Was like, I know this. I'm getting the fuck out of here.
Yeah.
Bryce, fuck off. I named your bully Bryce.
Okay.
Just okay.
Also, I think that it brings me a lot of joy knowing in my heart of hearts that 11-year-old me would think me now is so cool.
Right? Right?
I have no shame in saying that. I worked very hard. A lot of people are like, oh, be humble. No, bitch. I fucking worked really hard to get what I have now, to be where I am, to be as successful as I am, take the good with the bad, grow up, do it every single day. And I think that little me would think that I am the shit.
Little me would go, oh, you do go through a puberty.
Yeah,
Oh,
my
that's
little me would be
nice.
like, oh, you're an adult.
Oh, cool. You're married. You're happy. You have a home. You live in
People
Los
don't make fun of
Angeles.
you for
live
your
in
crazy clothes you
Hollywood.
wear anymore. Well, yes, they still
You have a
make fun
great
of it,
group
but I don't
friends.
care.
You have a great group of friends who celebrate you, and it's just like that little you. I mean, it's still part. It's like who kind of drives us forward.
Yeah, exactly.
And lives in us. And I'm proud of you.
Oh, thank you.
So
Proud of you
much.
too.
Okay, cute. Oh gosh, we're already like so far into this episode. I can't even believe it. So I'm gonna like skip ahead, or we're gonna go to this. Okay, so now you're on your AEW.
Yes.
Right. And we've been friends for a long while now, and this is what I'm curious about. This is more of a question from me. Because we talk, I see your location. I'm like, she's in fucking Cincinnati. What is she doing? What is she doing there? Can you explain to me, let's say you've flown to Cincinnati Wednesday night. Thursday, you have what you call TV day. Can you walk me through? You wake up in the morning, and then what is your day like just on a basic TV day?
A basic TV day for us is, we'll try to travel in the day before. So sometimes that's a Tuesday, sometimes it's a Wednesday, sometimes it's a Friday. It kind of changes depending on the TV schedule. We wake up in the morning. When I'm doing Making Towns, I'm getting up before call time to go film that. Do my own hair and makeup before that. Then I go to TV. So if we're on the East Coast, for example, call time would be like a 2 p.m. with live TV starting at 8.
Okay. So what time do you get there? You get up at what time? Make sure you're up for.
If I'm just going, like, I'll try to get up at like 11.
Okay.
Because also I'm jet lagged.
Yeah.
So I try to get as much sleep as possible.
Which is also 8 a.m. our time.
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah, so I'm constantly in kind of a state of jet lag.
Yeah.
On a regular basis. You know that I'm napping all the time, and I love sleep. I'm obsessed with sleep.
We love
sleep.
We love sleep.
And then I go to TV. They take care of us getting to and from the venue. We have giant tour buses that take us with security.
They drive you there.
Yeah, they take us to work.
These are things I didn't know.
Yeah, they take us to work.
They should.
Yeah. We all get on this bus, and we all travel together, and we go to the venue. And then we kind of like get our day started. If it's going to get something to eat and a coffee, that's generally what I do. I only ever eat hard-boiled eggs and watermelon when I'm at TV in the morning.
What?
Yeah, they call it the Taya special.
You eat watermelon and boiled eggs?
Hard-boiled eggs, yes. 2 hard-boiled eggs and 2 pieces of watermelon and a coffee. I do it every single time. I'm very picky about what I eat because I have to wear spandex and sparkles,
and flip and twist and shake,
and
you
your girl
don't want to be
gets bloated. So I stick to certain things that I know. So I'll do my little Taya special breakfast, and then get the day going, which means either going into hair and makeup depending on what we're doing, finding out if we have matches, finding out if we have pre-tapes, finding out if we have to do photo shoots for new promo pictures. So it kind of just like the day starts going. A lot of times also, especially John and some of the guys and the girls will get in the ring beforehand because sometimes you just need to like
feel the space.
Feel the space.
Feel the stage.
Yes.
Go out on
Feel
stage.
The stage. I walk through
Cute.
the entrances. I figure out where things are. Sometimes I'll talk to producers about pitch ideas, or talk to one of our directors about things or ideas. Like it's just a lot of communicating and trying to find out like how this day is going to go. And then it feels like the day is taking forever, and then all of a sudden, it's showtime, and things are moving 10 million miles a minute. And a lot of times, like I'm doing stuff, especially because right now I'm in a story with MXM TV, which is Mansour, Mason, John, and myself. We are bougie, model types, Hollywood, beauty, gorgeous divas.
Selling your fragrance.
Selling seed.
Fragrance?
Fragrance.
No, fragrance?
Oh.
Because it's not real. Is it real?
It's real, Bobby. Everything is real.
Can I have some?
You want some seed? I can get you some seed.
Get me some seed.
Let's get him some seed. So we've been doing a lot of like pre-TV, pre-tapes, things that you'll see on social media, as well as in the show, and even post-match stuff. So sometimes I'm doing things with them and all of us together, and then sometimes we shoot Ring of Honor after TV, and sometimes I'm doing stuff on there too. So sometimes, a lot of times I'm doing double duty.
Okay, yeah, that's
so I work a lot.
There's photo shoots.
For all the people out there that
media.
think that we just sit around, try me.
No, God.
No, we work hard.
Do you think it's fake? It's very real.
Very real. And we have such an amazing team.
So let's say what time you're... Oh, yeah, go ahead.
Such an amazing team from like the makeup artists to the camera people to the producers to the coaches to like my coworkers to the people, working all the millions of jobs behind the scenes. It's an intricate operation.
So let's just like end of day. You've done your socials. You've done your shoots. You've done your actual performance. How do you unwind? What do you do?
Generally, a lot of the time, especially on the East Coast, I'm just using that as an example because it kind of gives us a reference of time. when we're done, it can be like 11 o'clock at night. Sometimes later when we're trying to leave the arena and go back to the hotel, and sometimes the hotel restaurants are closed. So basically, you're always just trying to find food
Well, yeah, if you've had hard-boiled eggs and watermelons
all day
God,
and caffeine.
I'll take an Applebee's at this point.
Yeah, and like, so sometimes the restaurant will stay open for us, which we all appreciate so much. Yeah, I'm just like, I just need to have like a glass of wine and have some food, and then I go to sleep. And generally, we try to get in like home on the first flight out, because traveling can be horrendous, especially right now. So we're like getting up to go to the airport at like 5 a.m.
Yeah,
So there's not a lot of sleep.
I know. You text me like 9:30 on Sunday. You're like, back. I'm like, girl,
I'm still asleep.
Sleeping. Like, oh, wow,
Yeah, and it's
cool.
like, it all depends. But like, yeah, like for now, on my birthday, we're going to San Antonio for TV. And, you know, I'm getting on that first flight back. It'll be direct. And like, we're going to land at LAX at like 9:30 in the morning.
Yeah, the next day.
But the next day. But I'm like, I prefer that because I like to come home. I like to have my little nap.
That's the nice thing about flying East Coast to
Yeah,
flying there
coming
to here.
home,
you
coming home, we gain
time.
time, and
I prefer that.
and
I
I-
like flying home and being like, oh, it's only been an hour since I left.
Yeah, and I have like my own little system. I can sleep anywhere. Like, I just love sleep. So I fall asleep on an airplane like pretty quickly.
Like that,
yeah,
tonight.
and I can nap anywhere. And I
We've never
just
planed together, but we have
traveled.
We have traveled. We had a fun.
You'd be fine traveling on plane with me.
Oh, I'm just.
I have-
Are you a window? Okay. Also,
I'm a
same
window.
thing. Does John sit next to you?
It depends.
Okay,
Sometimes.
because David always sits next to me, but I'm like, I don't have to sit next to you. I just need a window.
I just need a window because I,
just
need to
need
sleep.
a window.
I just need to sleep.
Okay. Well, we already talked about one of your mentors, Pero, right? Mm-hmm. And so I'm going to skip that, but move forward to inspiration. Just like who inspires you, or who has inspired you, or where do you draw inspiration
I feel like, you know, as far as like wrestlers are concerned, the women that got me interested in wrestling were Trish Stratus, Lita, Victoria, Tori Wilson from the Divas era, Trish being Canadian, Lita being like this like rocker, cool, edgy girl that was like wrestling with the guys, and like she actually went to Mexico and trained. I read her book when I was thinking about going into wrestling, because I was just like, this bitch is a badass. And just those women really inspired me. As far as like performance, I always go back to like a Lady Gaga and like these icons.
Well,
I also, a lot of my comedic acting stuff that I do, I pull a lot of inspiration from classic actresses like Lucille Ball.
Yeah.
And things like that. I really do try to take inspiration from all the things that I've seen. I am complicated in that way, because some people are like, I just really don't understand like who you are, and I go, well, it's because I'm influenced by so many
everything I've ever seen.
Yeah, and I've seen so much, and I've been around so many inspiring people, and like Conan in Mexico has always been one of my mentors, and Paraguayo, like you said, inspiration from John, inspiration from different cultures, inspirations from my life, motivation from my life. Like, it's my friends, it's you guys, like everyone. I just take little pieces. I'm a book created by pages that are little pieces of everything and everyone I've ever touched in my entire life.
That's on the fucking cover of the book right there. I mean, to me, I'm like, it's literally like, I mean, because also it's just we copy each other just constantly, inspire each other. I mean, what do we say every time we leave the house? Her house, she has her 2 dogs, and her and I both say,
You'll never be human.
bye forever. And she's always said to their dogs, bye forever, and I'm the one who goes, you'll never be human. And when I came to your recital downtown, I had to stop at the house, and I go, okay, I just picked up the stuff from the house, and you go, did you tell the boys goodbye forever before you left? I go, and you'll never be human.
Yeah.
So yeah, I think it's just like that's.
I pull from so many things and so many people and so many moments, and I'm very blessed to have had a career in wrestling that is very unconventional and very different. No, I didn't come from sports. I wasn't picked up from a gymnastics team to be part of WWE. Like, I wanted to be a wrestler. I wanted to be a performer. I didn't know how to do it, so I figured it out in my own way. And like, I'll always tell people that like going the conventional, like stereotypical, you know, one foot in front of the other, like the world thinks your career should be in this world, it's not real.
Yeah.
You know, like you
There's
have to be, if you really
everywhere, but they're like, those are guidelines.
Yes, and not everyone is going to get discovered at 19 years old. Not everyone is going to be like you know, a superstar athlete in college that like gets them an opportunity, or and it's when it comes to
Not
acting.
everyone's gonna be waiting on a table and go, "Wow, this guacamole is great." Well, hey, you got what it takes, kid.
Come on down to the studio. Let's make a picture.
Down to the studio.
You want to cut a record? Yeah, like nobody's going to knock on your door. And yeah, I discovered that very early on. Nobody's going to knock on your door. You're not going to be discovered in the street. Yes, does it happen? Yeah, maybe. But the fact is, you have to put in the work. I put in the work. I suffered. I traveled. I figured it out. I slept on floors. I, worked for $20, and now all that work, yes, it was so hard, but I would not change a goddamn thing, because all those things and all those trials and tribulations and successes and failures led me to be who I am today, and led me to where I am today, which is like so happy in my glorious home, in my dream city with my dream man, my dream dogs, my dream friends, and my dream goals. And I'm doing everything I've ever wanted to, and there's so much more still to get done.
Yes. Okay. I'm inspired, honestly. Okay, so that's like, I think that's all the questions I have. Mm-hmm. But luckily for you, we have some submitted questions.
What?
We have some
Who
questions.
submitted these questions?
We have some questions that have been submitted by
Our friends?
Our friends.
Oh, God. Okay.
Okay, so I'm going to start with this one.
Who's it from?
This. And
Who's the listener?
This listener. The names also. I'm taking liberties with these names. Laura Boof. Our friend Laura.
Oh my God. Okay.
Has everybody submitted questions, and I kind of picked which ones from each one.
Okay. Laura James.
Laura
Boof.
Laura James. My phone, it's Laura Boof.
Okay.
Because on her.
Okay.
Whatever.
Yeah.
Okay. What is your favorite memory of Lucha Vavoom? Vavoom, yes, which is an LA show.
Lucha Vavoom is the LA show that used to be, up until like last month, was always in the Mayan Theater downstairs. Laura was, one of my first people I wrestled there. I've been friends with her forever. And we actually, we live on the same street.
Yes, you do. That's right.
My fondest memories of Lucha Vavoom is like, going to work with her, getting to the theater. Also, that's like such a classic old theater. And like, I remember when I was in the Nutcracker growing up, like I was always the kid in the Nutcracker at Christmas time in Victoria. And like just loving being in the backstage and the mirrors with the lights around them, and like these really
magic
and
about
it
backstage.
smells like old theater. I don't know how else to describe
old theater
it.
and gay men.
Yeah, very that. But like, so I loved, like, me and Laura, like we were like the main two girls on the show that were wrestling. There was also these fantastic burlesque dancers and performers in between the matches. Liz, who owns Lucha Vavoom, is just so iconic, and I love her, and I love every time I get to work with them. But me and Laura just like driving to the Mayan theater together, putting our matches together, laughing with each other about things, and just like being each other's like arch nemesis for like 10 minutes, and then popping like cheap champagne afterwards. Like it was just like a fun environment, and like I just enjoyed every moment of it. But Laura, who also played Damafina, she was a huge part of making that really special for me.
Okay.
Yeah.
Cute. All right. Next question.
She knew I was going to talk about her. That bitch. That sneaky bitch.
Yeah, right. There's a part but we're going to go on. Okay. This one is from a friend of the pod, a past guest.
Violetta
Villavardes writes in, Taya, you famously wrote the hit single Morning After. When will you be releasing Night Before? And which of your friends will receive the rap feature on the track?
Oh, well.
Side note.
Thank
you for being a true example of what it means to be a trans ally. To the community.
Oh, that's going to make me cry.
The community, I love you.
Oh. Anyways, Violet, I love you. Don't make me cry on my own interview segment.
It was Oprah. That's
Oprah. Well, Violetta, I love you. I'm proud of you.
She says I love you.
Well, everyone knows I came out with, since my birthday last year, I came out with LA Christmas as the first song. Then I came out with That's a You Problem, and Morning After.
Okay, but when is Night Before?
The Night Before
coming out, and who's
I'm
getting
trying
the
to.
rap?
I'm getting there. I'm getting there. So very soon, I will be discussing and being able to talk about the new Christmas song that's coming out.
I heard
just
it.
in time for the holidays.
I heard it, and I just don't. I had no words. I was like, I'm just really proud. That's all I can say right now.
And as I've mentioned in another interview, I don't think I've mentioned it here. I'm now working with Kat and Sam from Carousel as my new management team for my music and my podcasting, which was like a huge deal for me. Finally having first of all, two powerful women in this business representing me, believing in me, and leading me into this kind of new other stage in my career in music. And it's really cool to now be going forward into 2026 with them. So yes, in 2026, we will be releasing several new pop songs.
Who's getting the rap track?
Who's getting the rap track? We don't know. Maybe you'll have auditions.
TBD, Cardi B, we're available.
But we have a ton of new stuff and plans for 2026 that 11-year-old me would be living for it.
Okay, yes.
Cute. Yeah.
Okay. Mandy from Canada writes.
Oh my gosh, you spoke to me.
If you had to relive one vacation, why would it be the Enchanted Forest in Tiesto in Vancouver?
Oh my God. Mandy, I can't believe you brought that up. Okay. We decided. I can't even, I'm like, how am I going to tell this story without...
Okay, but also
I'm crying laughing now. I'm like,
Okay, but-
oh my God, Mandatron.
Okay, but also, we can actually just say, I had to put it in her words. Okay, I'm just gonna rephrase it.
Okay.
What's your favorite place to visit? What's your favorite place to vacation? That's really what the question
my
was.
answer
Because in parentheses, that was the other
Europe.
part.
I mean, Italy was my last favorite trip. When we went from Mackenzie and
Because you don't
Vic's.
need to tell this. I feel like there's parts of this story we don't need to know.
We don't need to know.
They're better left in
You guys
Vancouver.
just dream about it.
Yeah,
Think
just
about it.
dream
I'll
about
give
it.
you a little synopsis of it. But definitely the Amalfi Coast in Italy, and I definitely want to go back. I just love being in Europe. I guess it's because I'm half Swiss or something, you know.
Or it's also their food so fucking
All
good.
of it, and it's
their
glorious and glamorous.
Espresso
and,
martinis and Aperol spritzes.
stuff.
We thrive in Italy.
We just... The time gets... I mean, that's where the vampires come from. So clearly,
That's
we
true.
we regenerate.
Oh, God.
We
That's
regenerate
the
there.
truffles and the best wine.
The truffles.
Fuck the truffles.
But to Mandy's story time with Mandy and Kira when they were
love your reaction to
23
Mandy.
years old or something. I don't even know how old we were. We drove up to BC from Calgary to Vancouver to go see Tiesto. I can't even remember why we had decided to or what made us just decide to go. And we drove through Revelstoke. When you're driving through the mountains and through the Rockies and through British Columbia, just past Revelstoke before Kelowna, kind of on that highway, there is this place called the Enchanted Forest. Any Canadian would know this reference. It's been there since I was a kid. It is the creepiest...
it's
weird.
creepy.
It's creepy.
Ew.
It's creepy. And on that same stretch of highway, there's a hotel that looks like it's from The Shining, and it has an old country ghost town or something.
I don't want to
It's
speak out of
gold
turn.
miners.
I don't want to speak out of turn, but I don't like that.
Yeah.
No.
I feel and also the lake that's there, they say it's bottomless. There's all this lore about that area.
Oh my God.
And the Enchanted Forest is this weird roadside, like it says, Enchanted Forest. I'll show you photos after.
Okay, I have to look into
where
this.
you pay. I can't remember how much it was. I don't know, maybe $10 each. And you walk on these paths through the forest. And someone back in the 70s or something built tree houses and weird nymphs and cement mushrooms and none of it makes any sense.
Where the fuck is Tiesto?
That was
you
in
guys are
Vancouver.
You're going to Tiesto.
We're going to Tiesto, but we made a stop
I
at
was
the
like,
Enchanted
was he
Forest.
in the Enchanted Forest? You're like,
Well,
what's
when we went to
Tiesto
Tiesto,
doing?
we also felt like we were in the Enchanted
Yeah,
Forest.
exactly.
But anyways, that's for another day. But we had the best time driving across British
Cute.
Columbia. And then, of course, at Tiesto, we raved.
Cute.
We
rave.
raved.
We love a rave.
We raved.
Okay.
This was many years ago, FYI.
Fellow podcast sister wife
Okay.
from Milk and Honeys.
Oh, yes.
Kayla Becker.
Oh, okay.
Right. And we've talked about this off camera. Which of your friends would you trust to survive a horror film with you? A second part to that is, which one dies in the opening scene? We know who dies in the opening scene. We've talked about it. We know who dies in the opening scene.
I feel like Jeremy dies.
It's Bleach X dies in the opening scene.
Jeremy dies right away.
Former podcast.
He's warming
guest.
up his dinosaur chicken nuggets, and he doesn't hear the killer come in the house.
He's number one.
I feel like Kayla and I would go all the way to the end.
Yeah, we
And
talked
you would
about.
also go all the way.
I
Kayla, and John would be like.
I always say like I'm like either I make it to the end or I'm the last one to die.
Yeah, and John would just like be a ninja.
I'm like, here's the key, and then I'm dead.
Yeah, but John would be the ninja.
John would
He'd
be
be
a ninja.
chopping off zombie heads and
Yeah,
stuff.
yeah.
And then I think that like Kayla is so well versed in horror movie lore with me that I feel like we'd figure it out.
I think horror
We're giving
film-
Final Girl.
Yeah, if that's a horror film, I feel like I would make it very far, or if not to the end. Zombie movie, I feel like I would make it to the end. Zombie movie, I'm ready
I would
for.
fuck up a zombie.
I'm ready for the zombies.
And remember, we did that episode where we talked about types of zombies.
Okay, next is. Okay, this one is from. I love this question. Where'd it go?
Oh, God.
I love this question. This is actually from one of our longtime listeners who listens every Tuesday.
Oh.
My sister,
Oh.
Caroline from Kansas.
Hello, Caroline from Kansas.
She listens every Tuesday, and this last episode was so long. She was like, "Oh, I got halfway through, and then I had to wake up the kids."
Aw.
But she's like, she was dying at something. You know, she always calls
Blood
me-
science.
Yeah, blood science.
Blood science.
I love this one because it's great with the podcast.
Okay.
Caroline from Kansas writes, "What's your biggest pet peeve?"
Ever?
Yes. What's your your teeth just? What's
Wow.
or some of your pet peeves? What the
I hate people that are late and that take too long to do things. I hate it.
blame the nice men at the Abbey?
No, not even you. I mean,
know.
like, there's some people that just cannot ever be on time.
There's some people who are just not on time.
Ugh, it drives me nuts. I hate repeating myself.
Ooh, gross.
I'm like, we've had this conversation already. Why are we doing this again? I got too much shit going on. Ain't nobody got time for that.
No.
We're on the I Don't Like That podcast. We do not have time.
We don't have time.
I also hate being interrupted or spoken over. But when it's like
You
friends.
do?
When it's friends like talking like how we speak to each other, it doesn't bother me. It's
Clickety
like
clack,
in
clack, clack.
it's like in a weird, like in some work situations or when you're trying to, you know, get something done in your house or I don't know. There's like certain situations, especially when it's like I think it's probably because it comes across as like aggressive or like trying to correct me maybe. I don't know. I'm like, well, maybe if you let me finish my thought.
Yeah.
You know. Anyways,
God.
yeah, there you go.
Okay, we're gonna go with another former guest of the pod,
Okay.
your sister, your photo shoot sister,
Oh.
Canadian drag queen royalty, Scarlett Bobo writes.
Oh my. Okay.
How do you stay so strong and kind in a world on fire? Isn't that sweet?
Bobs. Scarlett Bobo, I love you, my sister, my icon. I mean, I don't know. I don't know how any of us are doing it. The world is.
How do you catch a cloud and pin it down? It's
Yeah,
just like, you
it's
just
like-
are kind.
I just trying to survive, just like everybody else. And
What's the other option?
yeah, exactly. I'm not. My world keeps going. The clock keeps ticking.
Yeah.
Things need to get done.
I'm not gonna be a bitch.
And people, I feel like, why are you being so negative? And I know that it's really easy to be negative right now. But I just choose not to be. And yes, I have my moments. You've witnessed them when I am just losing it and like a little depressed and down on myself. And like, we all have those days. But you just really have to, I don't know, like I came on this, I think I was born on this planet to do what I'm doing now. And I also feel like our lives are too short. I've lost a lot of people in my life. So I try to be as positive as I can as a representation, not only for them, but for what I would want them to see me as. Does that make sense?
No, that's beautiful.
yeah, the world is really hard. The internet is a horrible place. The things that have been said to me, the things that have been said to my friends, the things that have been said about other people that I respect, is awful. I mean, just walking down the street, you experience it a lot. Traveling, there's just miserable cunts all over this world.
Yes.
And if
There are.
why join that? Misery loves company. I just choose to not do that. And
I don't
I'm
even know if
very.
I don't even know if you choose. I just think it's who you are.
That's just who I am. And
It's
I also just like, I'm very blessed. And I mean, you're part of this, you know, like we have a very, very strong, beautiful, inspiring, smart, talented, wonderful, I don't know what else to say, shimmering, shiny, wonderful group of friends that we all support each other so much. And we all really are very close. And we all just are there for each other.
I think we all have this in common, and that's part of why our friendship, why our group is so glittery and shiny and strong, is that we all of us, I think, and again, I don't know if it's a choice.
Yeah.
I think we just
are.
I think it's might even a choice that we made a long time ago.
It's just who we
Something
are.
who we are. Like, I'm going to be positive, and I can't help but be strong.
Yeah, and I mean, like the world might be crumbling around me sometimes, but I just have to keep going. That's just who I am. I don't give up. And I also I know that it's hard for me sometimes and it's hard for other people some other times. And I just try to be as uplifting and as positive as I can, even when I feel like I'm just drowning. But like I said, I think that it's the support system. It's people like having married someone like John, who is just uplifting all the time. It's having friends that I have that like motivate me and inspire me on a daily basis. You know, I choose to be around people that bring me joy.
Yeah.
And so I have to do the same for them.
It's really nice too. We both have our husbands are like the same.
Yeah, the
puppy dog, sweetest, just kindest souls on earth, and we can be cunts, but we're not. But we're fun.
But we're fun.
Okay, let's go to another longtime listener and Instagram friend of the pod.
Oh, all right.
Someone who's been sending us memes back and forth. Charlotte W. from Nashville.
Oh. Our best reel sender
of the
year.
We have a two-parter.
Okay.
One of them I really love. First of all, wait, where'd it go? Dubai chocolate. Just a trend or here to stay?
You know what, Charlotte? I've never even tried it.
Neither have I.
I never tried it.
But is it a trend?
I also think that it's just like, I don't know why people are obsessed with it.
I wish I had some right now. But she
It also
submitted this
looks like
30
you're
minutes before
breaking
air.
into it. It looks like grass.
Ew.
I don't like that. So I'm going to
we don't
say
like
that
that.
it's a trend that people are really holding on to.
She just submitted this. It was like the last one I wrote. I was like, if I had time, I would have gotten us some Dubai chocolate to try.
I've never tried it. I mean, I love pistachio.
We love it.
We
And
love
in Italy,
pistachio.
pistachio.
But yeah, I think it's just a weird trend that people have really like latched onto for some reason. Guys, I don't know how many times we have to see someone go, ooh, with a chocolate bar. Like,
Hi, you
stop.
guys. I'm trying Dubai chocolate.
The viral Dubai chocolate.
Okay, then this is the other question that I actually wrote myself, but I loved that. Okay, so what is your death row meal?
Oh my God.
You get an appetizer, an entree, a side, and a dessert. What is your last meal on earth?
Do I get a cocktail?
Let's add a cocktail in there. What's your last cocktail on earth?
Oh my God.
Your favorite drink that you're like, all right, I'm going to have it.
All right, I'm going to have an Aperol Spritz.
Yeah, good answer. Good answer.
And then an appetizer.
You get one appetizer.
Oh my gosh. I'm trying to think, do I keep it as a theme or do
I think to me, I mean, like mine are all, my appetizer is buffalo wings. Because if it's my last meal on earth, I can remember I can travel through time and eat every buffalo wing in my entire life.
So I'm just gonna kind of go with like some of my favorite things when I go eat.
You only get one of each, so you can't.
Okay, so I'm gonna go with an appetizer. Then we're gonna go with a Rocco's boneless wing.
Yum.
With extra ranch, buffalo, even maybe 911 sauce because I sometimes really like spicy.
Yeah, might as well go out on top.
Okay.
Go out on top. One entree and a side.
Entree. I'm gonna go for like a surf and turf.
Girl, right?
I'm going for a surf and turf. I want a big lobster tail. I want a rare,
And that's
gorgeous
two
steak,
in one.
but it's with one name. It's one thing,
Oh,
surf
honey,
and turf.
I'm into this.
And then like
I almost
it
said
comes
nachos
with, like,
from appetizer because I'm getting
and it
chips,
comes,
I'm getting cheese,
ooh,
I'm getting
it comes with the baked potato from Boa
yum.
with the
Yum.
the caviar on
Yum.
top. There we go. Okay.
I see. I think I would go. I agree. Surf and turf is correct. So far ours is the same. My side though, I think I would do like the best mac and cheese I've ever had.
Ooh, a truffle mac and cheese. Okay, maybe I take it back.
Because we're getting truffles.
I forgot about truffles. Can I have the pasta and the cheese wheel?
Pasta cheese wheels aside, you're insane and I love it.
Yeah, pasta cheese wheel with black truffle shaved on top with my surf and turf.
A bag of Skittles, like just like anything. Okay. And your final dessert on earth?
It would probably be some sort of red velvet cake with cream cheese icing because I love cream cheese icing.
Yeah.
And if that wasn't available, I also just really love a good cheesesteak.
Yeah, cheesesteak.
Not cheesesteak.
Cheesecake.
Cheesecake. Cheesecake.
Mine would be a warm chocolate chip cookie. Ooh. Just like a fresh out of the oven. But okay, yeah, that's yours. It's not my birthday.
I did surf and turf with
right,
wheel of cheese with black truffle shavings.
We have 3 left.
Okay.
Okay, and then we're
done?
Yep.
Wrap it up.
Let's wrap it up.
Okay.
Okay, let's go with actress, producer, former White House correspondent,
What?
Kim Webster. Or in my phone, Kim Coors.
Yes. Kim Coors.
If you could WeHo brunch with 3 famous celebrities, living or dead, who and why? She says your current friends are not allowed. Just
None of the pickle chat?
the pickle chat. None of your famous celebrity friends can be included.
Okay.
It can
So
only
new celebrity friends.
So 3 celebrity friends, 3 living or dead, who is at your brunch?
Lady Gaga,
Yeah.
Lucille Ball,
Yeah.
and like
Jesus Christ. Moses.
no. I'm gonna go with Khloe Kardashian.
Oh, fun. Okay, cute. I love
That's
that.
a mashup.
Cute. That is a mashup.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. We're going to do hairstylist to the stars.
Oh.
WeHo Josh asks, what would your housewives tagline be? I know mine. What do you think?
Oh God.
Mine is, I hate cords. Do you walk into some rich person's house and you see cords, TV cords, lamp cords? I'm like, are you poor? I hate cords, and everyone needs to know. And then the episode opens with a pile of cords, and you know it's going to be drama.
I think it would be something simple as like fur boots are for every season.
Fur boots are for every season.
For every season.
Love it.
Holding
Okay.
a Pomeranian or two.
Cute.
In a fur coat in 100-degree weather here in Hollywood.
Okay.
Classy.
We have one last one.
Okay.
This is from Gambler Addict Sherry from Canada.
I need to gamble.
Sherry needs to
Sherry,
gamble.
the icon Sherry Simbalisti, photographer to the stars.
Sherry, so we have 2, so we'll just do this one, and then we have one final one.
Okay.
Okay. God, it's serious too.
Oh God.
When have you felt the most challenged in your life?
Sherry.
Damn it, Sherry.
God, I thought you were going to ask
Okay.
me like what Ed Hardy shirt goes best with gambling or something.
Okay. Also,
Why
to
are-
be fair, she submitted like 8 questions.
Aw.
And I
Was there one
a lot
about
of people submitted multiple. but
Wizard of Oz slot machine?
There was none about Wizard of Oz slot machines.
Okay.
I kind of can't remember. She sent a lot, but I picked 2.
Okay, repeat the question.
When have you felt the most challenged in your life? And if you don't want to answer that one, because we have talked about that a little bit.
I mean, I think there's like different stages. I don't think there's one thing that like kind of like stands out as being like the most. Like there's, stages in your life that are rough. I mean, when I first went to Mexico and how hard that was and being away from my family, being dirt poor, not knowing what was going to happen. Am I doing this for the right reasons? Am I going to make it? Like questioning absolutely every decision you ever made. And I mean, there's, it was hard to even when I moved here, because I had just lost my sister, I had lost my dog. Like it's just like kind of like there's always gonna be like those shitty moments. That's life, you know what I mean? But
Yeah, we're gonna do an episode about grief one day.
yeah, but I feel like those really stand out for me because those were really rough. Yeah.
Okay. And then, okay, I think this is the perfect final question from
Okay.
Sherry. A gambler
gamble.
addict sharer from Canada who just at Vegas we're on Fremont Street and just we're walking, we're drinking on the street, and she just turns to us and goes, "I need to gamble,"
And runs.
then runs away.
Like she did the weapons run before it was weapons
That's true.
run.
It was weapons run before weapons run. Okay,
She knew Aunt Gladys.
a follow-up question that Sherry is dying to know.
Okay.
Would you rather have a vagina on your forehead or penises going up and down your back like a stegosaurus?
No, she didn't ask that.
She did.
What a psychopath.
I just wanted to end on something light. Okay.
I think penis is on my back.
Actually, yeah. I mean,
if you have it on your
But
forehead,
bangs.
you could wear bangs, a hat.
how big are the penises?
Do they look artistic?
Are they hard? Do they get hard? Okay, hold on.
Oh, God, we got
Sherry,
so many
We'll
questions.
take this answer off the air. All right, and then my final question, and then we're done. I'll
Okay.
just back to horror because next week will be more horror. We have Halloween coming in.
Yes.
And then we'll call it today.
Sherry, you're a psychopath.
Yeah, sure you are. Here's
I
my
love you.
question. Back to Halloween. What if you were an iconic horror film killer?
Okay.
What would your iconic weapon
What would my weapon be?
for killing?
I think it'd be some sort of knife.
A knife. Classic.
Classic.
But
But like the handle would be bedazzled or something.
like a butter knife, so
And I
you really
definitely
have to
have-
fucking.
Ew.
Ew.
No, I want it nice.
You want to maybe a box cutter? Nobody's use a box cutter.
Ooh, a box cutter. A bedazzled
A
box
bo-
cutter.
a
A
bed-
Swiss Army knife.
A Swiss Army knife, you dumb bitch.
Yeah.
Or you're also Viking heritage. Couldn't you be like? It couldn't be like
What,
a
have a
giant,
spear?
giant axe, like a big old one of those big old hammers. Are
That's too
hard to pick
heavy.
up. You can't even pick that up.
No, and I gotta look inconspicuous. And I'd have some sort of like, trademark like outfit thing.
You know what mine is? Pills.
Yeah.
Just a bag of pills.
Well, everybody.
This has been really fun. Thank you for spending time with us here on I Don't Like That podcast.
And thank you
answer these
guys
questions.
for all the
thank
birthday
you.
love.
Thank you so much to everybody who submitted.
And-
There were millions of submissions, and these are just the ones I
And
had
to
to
my
go
lovely
with.
friends, I love all of you very, very much.
You guys, we got her.
Sherry,
She
your
had-
last question was unhinged.
She had no idea that we were doing this.
Yeah, so I
um,
appreciate it. And I love all of you.
I love you, and I love doing this with you, and to 400 more years. Cheers to you.
Cheers, and let's go eat that cake.
Let's go eat that cake. Thank you guys for listening to the I Don't Like That
Podcast, and we'll
with
see you
your
guys-
host, Bobby Blueberry.
And Taya Valkyrie.
Taya Valkyrie, our guest this week. What?
And we'll see you guys next week.
Next week for Halloween.
Halloween!
I Don't Like That podcast is available wherever podcasts are sold. No, they're free on all those platforms.